Well, we talked a lot about social engineering as well, and it's obviously a very difficult thing to defend against. But how can a company ensure that it's as protected as possible against social engineering attacks?
Well, I think, you know, social engineering, as you rightly say, is a huge issue. And you notice actually that among some of the high-profile targeted attacks of the last 2 or 3 years, very, very sophisticated technology, including rootkits and code obfuscation and the use of exploits. But actually the starting point, time and time again, is tricking individuals into doing something. I think for businesses, the first thing is to recognize the danger. Because I quite often, a business will instantly think, well, we need technology. Maybe they think, you know, we need policy. But they don't always think, well, actually, we need to raise the level of awareness among our staff. But, you know, I would contend anyway that if hacking the human is the start point for many attacks, then corporations have got to think about patching humans. And it's not easy. It's not like patching software. It's not like patching the operating system. But it's more akin to the sort of drip, drip, drip information dissemination that we see, you know, over not drinking and driving, or using seatbelts in cars, or make sure you fit a smoke alarm. It's that sort of generational shift that we need to engender really in people in an organisation. So my view would be recognise what the threat is and realise that actually if you're dealing with people, you've got to find pretty imaginative ways of getting that information out. I know a lot of organisations will go to a great deal of trouble to develop a corporate policy, and it's very detailed and it's very thorough and it's well thought out, but actually they get people to sign off on it on their first week in the organisation. And most of us, when we start a new job, we want to know where the bathrooms are, we want to know where we can get a sandwich at lunch. We're less interested in reading the small print of a document, but we have to sign it, so we sign it anyway. So trying to find some way which is ongoing in getting the message out, and it might be condensing, you know, 5 do nots or 5 do's which are on a poster, you know, even on the back of toilet cubicles, let's say, to get the message across. Finding, you know, maybe a comic strip which you put on the home page with sort of a bit like a soap, an ongoing soap which gets across the message, or setting up a table and running a competition to see how many security gotchas you can find. All of those sort of imaginative ways get the message across, but it is like, it's like the housework. You've never done it. It's an ongoing thing to keep the dust at bay.